Welcome to Private Practice Lounge. I'm Janessa Borges, a first-gen Latina therapist that teaches therapists how to have their own successful, full-paying private practices with zero stress. Today, I wanted to talk about what you need in place right before you get your first phone call. So I've been working with this amazing coaching client. She is jumping fast, full speed ahead, and I love her energy. And while I'm checking up on everything in between our coaching calls, I realized she put up a Google ad. And I said, wait, I'm so excited you're ready, but you're not ready. We all start at zero, but there are some things other than the checklist that I will share below that I've created and other things to set up before you even start thinking about getting ready. There's going to be a space where you feel like all those boxes are checked and you're ready to get the call. But I can tell you about what it feels like when you get your very first phone call for private practice and you freeze on the line, and I don't want that to happen to you like it happened to me. What are things that you need before you officially open your doors or take that first phone call? You need to have a designated business phone line. Where are these people going to call? So Psychology Today will kind of give you a ghost number so they can track your referrals. Other people, there's all kinds of things, research your own thing. I talk about this in my checklist video, but make sure that you have a phone number that is separate from your personal line where people not only can call, please set up your voicemail that says who you are, what your practice name is, where they can reach you, and make sure to put in that in case of an emergency little blurb at the end of every single voicemail, and make sure to check your voicemails. Okay, you need a professional website. Why? I covered this with an image consultant that I met with when I was recording my podcast. She said you have 3 seconds. I'll actually tag Christine below. She is phenomenal. And she said you have 3 seconds to make a first impression. So yes, people, there's referral, there's word of mouth. If you're taking insurance, I get it. But people are going to look, compare, and research you. You need to have a professional social presence. A Psych Today profile is nice. I want you to step up your game and have a professional website as well. Why? Because your professional website is going to have information about you, the work you do that's catered to your ICA and your niche, and it is also going to have a way to contact you, right? You're going to have your phone, your email, and a form in that document, and you are also going to have a map if it's a physical location, so you can connect. Your website connects with Google. Google Business is your friend. That is another reason why you need a website, because you are missing out if you don't have that going on. And then something else is you are going to also ideally embed your schedule, a scheduling link in that page, because some people want to talk to you. Some people don't have time. Some people are very stressed. Some people prefer to do everything on their computer or their phone. So having scheduling access on your website, game changer for you and your business, my friend. Okay, this is going to seem really silly, but I need you to know what your schedule and your availability is. Well, Janessa, I just want clients. I'll take them whenever. Okay. If you are starting off, chances are you don't have a full-time space unless you're virtual. And even if you're virtual, you want to make sure it's a time where the dog's not barking, the lawnmower's not going, people aren't ringing your doorbell. If you have kids, they're not home. You want to schedule around that. So you may not think about that right away because you're so anxious and excited to get that client, and I love that for you. But I need you to know off the top of your head, or at least have in front of you before you pick up that phone, what is your schedule? Is it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 2 to 6? You need to know that. Your clients don't need to know, I work my full-time job, so I'm not available, or no, I have my kids that day. All you need to do is know your availability. The less you share, the more professional you sound. Just because it's your first call doesn't mean that the person on the other line, your client, your first client, needs to know it's your first call. Are you location, physically based? Are you virtual? What are your hours? What platform? So we talked about your website, right? I'm a huge fan of Simple Practice. I will do a whole other video on them. It is an investment. As you go along, it is a no-brainer. I wish they had it when I started. Maybe they did, but I didn't know because nobody told me. So Simple Practice is a platform, not for your website. It is a scheduling platform that could be linked to your website, which is really important. Okay, you don't want your website to live anywhere but on your territory. please, please, please watch my videos with Jen, my right hand, about your website and my nightmare with my website. So Simple Practice will have scheduling. It will hold your documents. So you need to send your clients that are calling to schedule not only a way to schedule them on your calendar, but you need to send them intake paperwork. You need somewhere to take notes. And it's really nice to be able to have a device that will remind them when they need to do their paperwork, let them know where your office is, remind them about their appointment with you needing to have a personal secretary, because we know when you're starting off, or even maybe even later on, a secretary is not going to be on your budget. So a platform like Simple Practice is an investment, but for me, it's an investment that makes all the difference in the world with how smoothly and professionally your business is run. It also keeps track of your billing. It sends invoices. It sends super bills if your clients are using insurance. If you decide to work with insurance, you can bill through there. It also helps with your taxes because all of your money is in one place. So again, it is like having a lot of different individuals in a team of your business, but right from one platform. Again, we're not using that website. We're using that platform to connect with the website that you are going to own. You need the intake paperwork I mentioned. So whether you draw it up, run it by an attorney, Simple Practice has templates not only for intake documentation, other types of forms, and even treatment plans. So again, I love the one-stop kind of shop of the platform of Simple Practice. But again, okay, so let's say you have no technology with you. Let's say you don't have a website. Let's say you're going to schedule on your paper and pen and you're going to have everything there. Beautiful. How are you going to get your clients your documents? So you need that professional email address. Don't make it complicated. And you're going to need the documents to send them because you need consent to treat them. So before you answer that phone, you need to have that ready. And remember, you need a way to take payment from them. I will walk you through my payment plan, but I personally have cards on file for my clients. It is a practice policy. Once you're used to saying it's a practice policy, it's fine. It feels comfortable. It feels uncomfortable in the beginning. And then you also want to know how you're going to take that payment, right? So the worst thing to do is answer that phone and not know what your hours are, how you're going to send them, what your address is or your link is, how they're going to get your documents. I love having my documents sent to my clients digitally before I even see them, so I can prepare what questions I can ask them at that first visit so we can start getting to work. So I feel like it was a little scattered, but these are the things that I want you to have in place before you have that phone ring. I want you to be ready so you sound confident. And with anything, you're going to feel nervous. You're going to feel anxious. With time, with practice, you get more comfortable and more confident. I hope this video helped you. If it did, please press like and make sure to subscribe for future videos. And remember to look at all the links I mentioned below. See you next time.